We are live. What is up, everyone? How's everyone doing out there? Welcome in the CE Sports Show. What is up, C? How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing, man? All these games, what a crazy action, man! Tonight, Pelicans and Clippers and Hawks and Cavaliers, man. Can't believe the damn Hawks came back and fucking won that game. Jesus Christ!
Man, I couldn't believe it either, bro. Fucking play-in tournament, man. It's done, dude. Today was the last set of games, bro. What are your thoughts on this whole play-in shit, man? What the fuck's going down with the play-in?
Yeah, I have to say that 4 out of the 6 games were pretty damn good. This was probably the best one I've seen so far. Even today, we get the surprises with the visitor teams winning Atlanta and New Orleans. Although we kind of had a feeling that New Orleans was gonna win because of no Kawhi and no Paul George. But still, man, it was. I thought these were probably the best we've seen since the format came up in 2020. This is probably the best playing we've seen so far. I think 4 out of the 6 games were actually like good games.
The games today were pretty good, right?
Yep.
The early on games, I mean, Timberwolves, Clippers, it was decent, but I mean, it's all right, little play-in tournament, little drama. I think they did it, bro, to like build up this massive drama and head into that playoff and shit. So, because like in past history, that first round, it's usually like big faves winning, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like they did this play-in shit to like create more viewership, more hype and shit. And Iverson's in here. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Pelicans fan over saying they won the Suns. Oh, they're gonna smash them. Suns are gonna win that in 5 or 4. It might be 4.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Bro, talking about smashing, man, the Hornets got ran out of the building, man, for 2 years in a row, right?
Dude, what about that embarrassment that so they lost last year to the Pacers and the fucking coach put the fucking score on the facility all season long to motivate them, and then it happens again. Pendejo face.
Super pendejos, man. That guy might get canned. Bro, the Hornets play no defense.
Nah, man, that was terrible, man. That was embarrassing. Are
And
y'all
then,
gonna do a playoff prediction? We might. We did it on Sunday on Discord. We couldn't get the StreamYard
yeah.
going, but we might do one here too. Allerson,
And,
Bucks, Suns rematch. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what a
dude,
lot of
that's,
people are thinking. Popoff, whatever the hell your name is. A lot of people are thinking Suns and Bucks.
yeah, a lot of people are saying that matchup, man. Let's get into, like, the playoffs, I guess, a little bit. Talk about each series. Not, some of them might be kind of like an easy little pick. Probably, like, the biggest hype matchup, man, is going to be right down the screen, bro. The fucking Nets and the Celtics.
Yeah, man. That's hey, what up, London? How you doing, Macaron? How you doing, man?
London.
Welcome in, buddy.
What's up, London? How you doing?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This one is so like now I'm starting to see a lot of Brooklyn picks. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I mean, it's going to come down to what, like, so, I mean, Ben Simmons, right? Is he going to come back and play?
Supposedly somewhere in between game 4 and game 6, but that's not for another week. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if they change their mind again. That guy, I don't know what the hell, like a back injury from what? Sitting down
Yeah,
too much? Jesus
bro.
Christ.
That guy hasn't played a single game of basketball all year long, and now all of a sudden it's like he's going to come back and save the day, right? I mean, I don't see it,
Yeah.
bro. I think
Yeah,
Brooklyn
that's
can.
it. I don't know. I mean, I think if he comes back, he's gonna be like very like limited, like on a minute restriction. I don't think he's gonna be able to like. He's probably just gonna have to come in and like maybe when Jason Tatum maybe guard him in like key situations. I don't think he's gonna play like more than probably 20 minutes a game. If they're able to survive Boston, then in the second round they might let him play a little bit more minutes as the playoff go on.
Right, bro. The thing about this Nets ball club is like they kind of figured out how to play him on defense, man. They double team Durant like really quickly top of the perimeter, and they basically say Kyrie like you gotta shoot the fucking like 100% from the field. But all
Yeah.
right, those two players, man, like this Nets ball club is super weak without any like good role players, bro. Like they played so many games, and no other player stepped up to like take advantage of like being that third, that fourth star. The Celtics, the one weakness for the Celtics is that they have that injury to the center.
Oh, the Williams kid, yeah, Robert Williams.
I mean, that could be like a reason why the Nets could win it, bro. But me personally, I'm gonna take the Celtics to win in 6 games, maybe 7.
Yeah, definitely gonna go long. Um, I could see being like last year with Durant, man. Durant's gonna go ham in these playoffs, man. He's probably gonna average like 25 points a game, and then it's just gonna come into what Kyrie and the other guys do. Seth Curry, he's got to play better. He played terrible on Tuesday versus Cleveland. Woj said Williams is gonna be back with. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That there's a chance he's gonna be back.
I mean, we'll see. It's super tough to rely on Ben Simmons to come back and save the shit because, I mean, on Boston, it's so many like good role players they have, man. Jaylen Brown's like a star role player. Marcus Smart, bro. Horford with that Daniel Thias guy in the paint could be a little bit weak, right? But,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's way too much for the Nets to overcome, especially because they're rested. And all right, that game against the Cavaliers, the Nets get like these huge leads, but then they choke, bro.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be hard, man, for the Nets, man. They're gonna have to play some defense. They're gonna need Bruce Brown and Durant, Drummond. Drummond's gonna have to fucking really. He's gonna have to be more than a rebounder. He's gonna have to at least give them 10, 15 points, and then maybe close it out at the end with Nick Claxton.
Let me ask you, see, who would you go with in this series, man? Who would you pick?
Fuck, man. I think it's hard, man. I'm gonna go with Boston, but I can see the Nets winning like in 6, or I can see the Nets winning in 7.
Okay, if Ben Simmons comes back and if he's like that all-star 6'10"
Yeah.
point power forward type of shit, right?
Yeah,
Maybe.
because then he can just be glued on Tatum, and then maybe Durant can focus more on like scoring. He doesn't have to waste so much energy on defense.
All right, I could see that, bro. So moving on with these playoff predictions or picks, whatever. The next hype, all of a sudden, bro, Memphis and Timberwolves became like a really hype series. What are your thoughts on this basketball series here?
Yeah, man, this could be like a potential future, right, of the Western Conference. Like these two teams are on the come up. Two of the hottest young teams. You got like low key 2 big threes right there with John Moran, definitely Mambane, and Dylan Brooks, and then on the other side you got Carl Towns and Anthony Edwards and D'Angelo Russell. I think maybe they can give them some problems, and I think Memphis in 4 or 6. It depends how good Minnesota plays. 10 hours and 17 minutes till the Mavericks. Yeah, man. Hopefully you guys can finally win a damn playoff series, Mick. Hopefully Luka can eventually play in this puppy.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
gonna
we'll
be
get
the
into that
thing
Mavericks
the
game a little
Mavericks,
bit,
man.
but yeah, dude. Hopefully he comes back, man. And Utah's such a bad road team, you know. It sucks that it's gonna open up at Dallas.
Yeah.
But we'll
Yeah,
get into that one.
they're going to need the role players to step up, and maybe Spencer Dinwiddie finally steps up, and all these guys. And we'll see. But yeah, I say Memphis in 5 or 6. I think Minnesota gets 1 or 2, but Memphis wins 8.
Yeah, that's easily. People are going with the Wolves right now, but Memphis has got so much depth on the roster that
Didn't
they won't choke
Charles
you.
Barkley and Shaq, they got so like caught up with the fucking Wolves. I think they picked the Wolves.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah, I'm hearing Curry may play game 1. Yeah, Curry's got that sprained foot. Hopefully he plays. All right, I'm getting a little nervous for the playoffs for the Suns. Should I be confident for the? No, yeah, you guys play. Yeah, you guys Pelicans.
Yeah.
They couldn't even they barely beat the fucking Clippers without Kawhi and Paul George. You guys will be fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
your thing is you gotta pray that Chris Paul doesn't fall again. He doesn't get hurt. That's the thing with the Suns. Yeah, pendejo face. I'm not sure, but somebody said on Twitter that they got too caught up in the whole Timberwolves game on Tuesday versus the the fucking Clippers, they ended up going with the fucking Wolves over the fucking Grizzlies, like pendejo face. Charles Barkley's an idiot. His picks are
Well,
so bad.
yeah, his picks are really bad. He did pick Kansas to win the national championship. I saw
Okay, there
that.
you go.
But you're right, bro. Like his picks are trash.
History, he's not good with picks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
history. Exactly. I could see like a 7 game series, like if for some reason like the Grizzlies go pendejo mode, and maybe but 6 games maximum.
Yeah,
Like
five
max
six.
5-6. Yeah.
They'll get one out. They'll go one out. Maybe Carl Towns
Right.
takes over a game, but yeah, 5-6. Should I be nervous as a in the second round maybe with the Celtics in the fucking Nets, but in the
Yeah.
first round you should be fine with Chicago.
Yeah, bro. That should be a sweep.
Yeah, Chicago, no Lonzo.
Uh,
Levine, I don't know how healthy he is. Suns have an easy path to the Western Conference. Pelicans, and then second round. Yeah. The Suns should probably maybe the Grizzlies or the Warriors in the conference finals. But yeah, outside of that, and then not a lot of problems. I have Memphis in 6. Yeah, 5 or 6 for Memphis. 5 or 6.
that sounds like a good pick, Mr.
And this is
London
another
Sports
one,
Talk.
right? Boston 5 or 6 games. That might go 7 though, but we'll see.
I have the Celtics in 6 games, Mr. London Sports. So
Okay.
for whatever that's worth, man.
Yeah.
I was really high on the Nets all year long, bro. But I saw the light, and I'm like, they're not gonna fucking do it, dude. Bro, talking about the light and the fire, Philly Sixers, will they choke again this year against Toronto?
Oh man, a lot of people are actually going with Toronto. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Philly. I don't think Philly's gonna go too far, but come on, they gotta at least get past the young Toronto's Raptors. I think they have enough with Maxey and Joel Embiid and Harden to at least get past this young Toronto team.
I
It
agree
might go
because of
7
that.
though, because pendejo phase with Harden choking and then Embiid. I hope Embiid actually stays healthy this finally, but
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
man, it's
time
gonna
he's
be
gonna be with James Harden in the playoff series, so maybe he can like hide all of Harden's shortcomings because, bro, towards the end of the year, Harden really fell off,
yeah.
and the referees they save Philly, bro. They give him like 15, 20 free throws a game to Harden and Joel Embiid. So if that continues in this round, I think they should beat Toronto. Plus the MVP, right, for Joel Embiid. Will they have the MVP go out like that?
Yeah, no, that'd be pendejo face. They did it like years ago with Dirk Nowitzki, boy. That's embarrassing. No way. You gotta let the MVP at least make it to the second round. Jesus Christ, who the fuck is that?
Who is that?
Marina. Nets will sweep
For
Boston
sure.
for sure. No, they're not
Welcome
gonna
in,
sweep.
Fawn.
Jesus Christ. The only teams that's getting swept is maybe the Pelicans or I don't even think the Hawks are, because with all those 3-point shooters they got, they might get hot and win one game.
Probably Chicago. Guess what?
Oh, Chicago, damn.
Oh, it's Chicago. It's funny, dude. Going right back to this Nets shit. Excuse me, the Philly and Toronto Sixers in. Oh, okay. The COVID stuff, right? The COVID stuff with that player Thibault that he's not gonna play.
That's their best offender. They're fucked. But
It could get interesting, right?
they're lucky Toronto's not that good. If Toronto was as good as Miami or Milwaukee, then you'd be in trouble. But they'll be
Right.
fine. But it could go 7 because pendejo face. They could go in pendejo mode.
All right, man. So I'm just going in the order of like hyped matchups that we want to see. I guess Philly, Toronto, not that much, but I'm looking forward to this series, man. I'm looking forward to seeing if Steph Curry's back, if he's healthy. Klay Thompson back in the playoffs. The whole Warriors team, man, back in the playoffs. What are your thoughts on this series, man? Warriors, Denver Nuggets.
Yeah. If Curry plays, for sure the Warriors, for sure. If Curry doesn't play, then yeah. I mean, Jokic's been playing all year without his stars, right? Michael Porter and Jamal Murray. So if Curry doesn't play, I got Denver. But if Curry plays, I got Golden State, and I think Curry's gonna play.
Yeah, I think he'll play. They said that he already practiced 5-on-5. He did a scrimmage, and he was probable to play in this basketball game. So it's all pointing that he's gonna come back. But I want to see him actually in the court, like cutting and running, and see what kind of shape he's in, bro.
Yeah.
Because all right, this Warriors ball club, man. Every year that they've been in the playoffs, they made the finals. They have never lost in any of the first.
With Steve Kerr because they did with
Yeah,
Mark Jackson.
with Steve Kerr. My bad.
Yeah.
With Steve Kerr. Yeah. So I mean, the expectation is really really high for the Warriors. I know the Suns are lurking right there, and they want to go back to back, but I wouldn't. I mean, the Warriors to me are a team that has great potential to do damage in the Western Conference because of their 3-point shooting. Like if they're on, like how could you stop that? Yeah, I know the
Yeah.
Suns play great defense, but this team catches fire, and they know how to play with each other very well. Like those screens that they set off the pick and roll, like they have so much experience on the playing together. Talk about Jordan Poole now taking a huge step up, man. Like Jordan Poole, towards the end of the year, man, out of 100, he was probably playing like 85, 86 out of 100. Throw in Wiggins on there also. So all of a sudden, man, this Warriors team could be dangerous going forward in the playoffs.
Yeah, and Curry, man, I think he got a little bit fatigued there in the beginning and like around November, December, having to carry the team without Thompson. So now he can gets a little bit of a break. He could be more fresh for the playoffs. So yeah, this could definitely be a. I think if Curry's healthy, yeah, they definitely win this. It might be even 5 or 6, honestly, because of the injuries Denver has. Mike Malone said Jamal Murray might come back during this series. They just don't know. Yeah, yeah, man. Everybody seems to
Yeah,
like
everyone
be
wants to
saying
come
that
back
about
and
their
play right
players,
now.
but I don't know, man. I mean, you got Brooklyn saying about Ben Simmons. There's even some talk about Kawhi coming back. Well,
Zion.
now they're done, but there was some talk. But we'll see.
I mean, I guess you have to.
There's going to be some Zion talk probably now with the
Right,
Pelicans moving
right.
on.
I mean, it's part of like the drama. It's part of the entertainment. They have to talk about these players because of the fan base, to throw people off, I guess, to keep it interesting. But what kind of shape are these players going to be in?
Yeah, like Jamal Murray and fucking Simmons and Zion. They haven't played since last year. None of them touched the court at all this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Warriors in 5 possibly, London. Yeah. This might be a wrap up.
Yeah, yeah, he
Clay
did. Clay
got
Thompson.
half.
Yeah,
Yeah, he averaged like 20 points. Not bad for a guy coming off not playing for
uh,
2 years.
I think he started to get much better at the end of the year because I think he trusted more off of that injury. At the end of the year, he was playing really tight, not confident off of the injury. As the season went on, like he got more trust. Maybe he's had some scar tissue that he kind of like ripped and broke, and he's more fluid on the court, bro. Like he's a dangerous player in the playoffs, man. If Klay Thompson can play like a 88 out of 100, maybe like a Curry like a 90, bro.
Yeah.
The Warriors are a dangerous team in the playoffs, man. I would not write them off and say the Suns easy slam dunk. For me, the Warriors are the biggest rival.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. That's a team right there that could definitely make a run and dethrone the Suns. I want them
Oh
there
man,
for Luca.
bro, and a team that might not have a run. It might be a quick playoff exit for them. The Dallas Mavericks, pendejo of the week for Jason Kidd for playing Luca in those trash minutes. What are your thoughts on Utah Jazz, Dallas Mavericks, dude?
Yeah. So he's for sure not playing game 1. Hopefully he plays game. If they go down 2-0, they might be done already. I mean, we'll see. Last thing you want to maybe do is bring them back down 2-0 and a lot of pressure, and then have it get worse. So
Yeah, calf strain could lead to like an Achilles more serious
yeah, they were
injury,
talking
right?
about that happened in 2019 to Kevin Durant. How it was the calf, and then he came back, and then he tore the Achilles.
Yeah, exactly. So that picture right there is to highlight that because I mean, I'm pretty sure Luca wants to play. I'm pretty sure Kid wants him to play. But Cuban, the owner of the team, does he want to sacrifice his star like that and possibly risk some
Yeah, because
serious
we're seeing all these
injury?
fucking ACL and Achilles where these guys don't come back for like 2 years. It seems like Jamal Murray's been a year. Kawhi has been a year. Like, I don't know. If that Achilles or the ACL goes out, man, these basketball players seem to take a long time to come back. It's not like football where they bounce back like in 6 months. So you got to be really careful.
No, I agree 100%, man. And this was a series that the Mavericks were going to win very easily because Utah was on a downtrend towards the end of the year, man. They're really good at home, but on the road, they're trash. They fight with each other. The players, they don't like each other. The coach might leave that team, right? So it sucks for Dallas that they played the whole freaking year. And that last little run, man, that dude got hurt. I mean, they still have a chance with like Spencer Dinwiddie and the bench with the kid from Villanova, Brunson. But I'm gonna go with the Utah Jazz, like by default, right? Because of
Yeah.
the injury.
Yeah, I don't think they still got Donovan Mitchell, Jordan Clarkson. They got enough firepower to beat them without Luca.
I agree. I agree. I mean, not much to say in the series. I mean, the injuries. All right. Going forward in these playoffs, something to keep an eye out for are going to be the injuries. Every year, it's how teams lose, and this could be again this year with Luca, right? But we're gonna see what's up with that. What's up, Kobe? How you
What's
doing,
up,
bro?
Mr. Kobe? How you doing, man?
And moving on, bro, with these picks. Not much to say in this series.
Oh man.
Chicago Bulls going up against the Bucks. It might end really bad. Maybe one game, maybe a sweep.
Yeah, you saw Pendejo face Tristan Thompson said I challenge Nikola Vucevic to be the best player. Like what the fuck? That's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
yeah, that's very embarrassing. And this is a team that people are picking them to repeat. Milwaukee. I think that's a better topic, right? Will the Bucks repeat as champions, man? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's possible. For sure. Especially like Durant would be the guy in his way, but he doesn't have a team, so they should for sure at least make it out of the East, unless Miami or something like that has to say. But I don't know, man. They might just they swept Miami last year, so I don't know. It might be their year again.
Yeah,
This is the closest
man.
player team to LeBron James, Giannis. So it
Right.
might be his time to go on a little run here, like LeBron did, like from 2010 to 2018.
Bro, I think Giannis has all the potential to do it, man. The only weakness that I see with Milwaukee Bucks is like the front office. I kind of think like in the off season, they didn't reload and give this guy some players that he would need right now, right? I mean, they lost PJ Tucker and they replaced him with Grayson Allen. We talked about that
Yeah,
already,
and
but I
like
kind of yeah,
Devinchenko, even Serge Ibaka.
Forbes also, right?
Yeah.
I know, yeah, they got Ibaka, but I kind of feel if the front office kind of gave this guy some role players right now, he would be much better positioned because he is a 3 seed right now. If Boston advances, in the Heat advance, he's gonna have to go to beat those teams, right? So he is like in a little bit of like a underdog role because he is a 3 seed. But the thing about these
They might have done that
repeat,
on purpose.
yeah,
They could have gotten the 2 seed, I think, but they didn't because they didn't want to play
bro,
the Nets.
bro, you gotta play. I mean, that would have been much better to play the Nets right away because you're flowing, right? You play Chicago, and it's like a false reality because you're gonna whoop Chicago, hopefully whoop Chicago, and then you're gonna face Boston next round. So it's gonna be like cabrón, like a huge step up in competition, right?
Yeah.
I think Boston's gonna be more battle tested. When they face Milwaukee because of that reason. The Nets are gonna give them a lot of firepower. They're gonna try to win that shit. So we'll see. We'll see if that works though. I mean, I could be wrong, and you could be correct. Where they ducked the Nets, they had an easier road, and maybe they do the thing against Boston.
Yeah, man, it's gonna
We'll
be
see.
interesting.
Yeah.
PJ Tucker, man, he practiced with him last year, so now he knows how to maybe guard him a little bit. I don't know, man. If they play Miami, um, I think they for sure beat Chicago and Boston. I think they maybe if they lose before the finals, it's probably to Miami in the Eastern Finals.
I agree, bro. I agree with what you're saying about the Miami Heat because they have so much. I mean, they don't have the star players that Milwaukee has with Giannis. Maybe like a Chris Middleton, I guess. But what Miami has, they have a lot of fucking good players. kind of like a better man's Boston Celtics, where they have a lot of 3-point shooters. Um, they have obviously with Bam Adebayo, but then they have a backup center, bro, that they throw in there, a 7-footer. Uh, Deadman, I think the guy's name, but the guy he contributes, man. So it's a good like mix. You have Adebayo in there, who's like a very agile, fast center, and then you sub him out for a tall 7-foot center, so it causes teams problems,
Yeah.
bro. And then you add in Tyler Hero off the bench. That guy should be a starter. I mean, if he was on the Bucks, he'd probably be starting.
Yeah, no, Tyler Hero's like a fucking 6 man, like a Manu Ginobili coming off that bench. He'll give you like 25 points in a night. A lot of nights he looks like their best player. Him and Adebayo. Sometimes I feel like they're the better two players before Jimmy. Jimmy's more like a defensive player. He can occasionally go off, but sometimes I'm like offensive players. It's more Tyler Hero and Adebayo. To me, Adebayo might be the third best center behind Jokic and Joel Embiid. Like that's how good I think he is. He's a double machine. Now
Bro,
I know you got the
yeah.
guy from Utah, but he's not as good at offensively. That's why I got Adebayo over him.
Oh yeah, definitely over Gobert. The thing about Adebayo, he don't get tired, bro. Like that
No.
guy's out there, like fucking, be playing like at the fourth quarter just as intense as he was in that first quarter. The other part I like about Miami Heat is the coach. I think the coach is very, very good in terms of subbing his players out. Like he kind of knows when they're getting tired a little bit, and he'll run the bench out there. The bench on Miami is really good, bro. They have Kyle Lowry now on that team. Yeah, he's not what he was in Toronto, but the guy has a lot of playoff experience, and he's a dog in the playoffs.
Yeah, man. The he's not what he used to be like in 2019. Maybe he'll turn out on the playoffs. Maybe he was just load managing, and he'll play
Yeah.
better in the playoffs. But yeah, they got. I mean, this is definitely a better team.
Towns.
What
Yeah.
about Towns? Carl Towns? No, man. I think Adebayo's better because Towns. Look at what happened on Tuesday. He fouled out. He played like shit. No,
That's
man.
true.
Towns is better than. I beg your pardon. Adebayo's better than Towns. But yeah, this is definitely a better Miami team on paper, especially with the additions of Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker than the one in 2020 when they made the finals. So
This
team
is what
shouldn't-
this
should
is
at
what
least make
Milwaukee
the
should have done, bro.
finals.
Milwaukee should have, like Pat Riley schooled Milwaukee on what to do in the offseason, because if they would have got these players that Miami got, Milwaukee would have been slam dunk to repeat, bro.
Yeah,
They just didn't do the right moves in the offseason. But
They
but
sh-
Giannis is a beast, though. You know, Giannis could be that, like you talked about, that like beast LeBron James type of player where it don't even matter, bro. He's just, you know what I mean? He's chosen.
I think I would have re-signed PJ Tucker,
Also,
but I don't know because maybe they were looking for more offense. But Grayson Allen, like that's
Yeah.
that's not really an upgrade on offense. If you were going to sign Grayson Allen, you might as well just sign PJ Tucker.
I would agree with Grayson Allen if you use him like as a bench player, but as an NBA
Yeah.
starter in the playoffs, bro.
And what they did too, because they don't have any bench now, especially with Devenchenko gone. What they did now is they have fucking Bobby Portis coming off the bench,
Yeah. You mentioned that.
which I
The
kind of
previous-
like it because
yeah.
they give him more energy. They got Pat Covington; he can shoot some threes, but not a lot of bench on that team. Aiton,
No.
that's another one, but he hasn't been in the league enough. But yeah,
Yeah. He's kind of
I
inconsistent
like both
also.
Aiton and Towns. Don't get me wrong, but right now I think it's Embiid, Jokic, and Adebayo. Those are probably the top three. But yeah, definitely Aiton and Towns are in the consideration. Maybe top five. I don't know. But I didn't like the way
Yeah.
Towns played on Tuesday. I thought he played really bad, and then he just got fouled out. Like they kind of went on a run. They played better when he got fouled out.
They won the game when he went
Yeah,
out.
Anthony
Right.
Towns and fucking D'Angelo Russell went crazy.
Yeah, Edwards and the other player.
They come out
the
for
other
like
thing,
60 points.
The other thing that I wanted to mention real quickly with Grayson Allen, say when they play Boston, right? Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, bro, they're gonna attack Grayson Allen. They're gonna switch off of him. They're gonna pick and roll, switch, and just go after Grayson Allen on defense, man. So we'll see. Let's go round by one. We'll come back later, see, and we'll talk about round two. Let's see if these teams actually win. Right? What if the Boston Celtics lose? You know, that's a whole different series and shit.
Yeah. And then we don't even know. Steven Adams good too. Nah, dude, his best days are behind him, man.
He's a good rim protector,
Yeah,
but he's very limited on offense.
yeah. No, he's Grayson Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes he starts. I mean, right? But
no, I think they're doing it because they want to have they rather have a better player like Bobby Portis come off the bench. That's why they're doing it.
yeah,
Because they have enough.
We'll
They
see.
have enough firepower on the starting lineup with Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis. So they're like, you know what? Have Bobby Portis come off the bench, and we rather have Grayson Allen and just have Bobby Portis give us more firepower off the bench. So this one, yeah, this should be. Let's go Raptors playoffs. Yeah, Raptors should have a chance. A lot of people are going with the Raptors. We'll see what happens, man. Isn't Pascual Siakam a center? I think he's a power forward, small forward.
yeah. I
Their
think
center,
Toronto.
when
They
they won
go.
the championship,
Yeah,
it wasn't Ibaka. I don't even remember.
yeah. It was Ibaka, but I think they
Yeah.
go small. Nick Nurse goes small with that lineup, but he is a true power forward, right? You're not gonna. I mean, the true center is like it's different now. NBA is changing, but
Well, yeah, now all these centers shoot threes.
right. Amada Bayo should be a power forward, but the dude's just so agile. He jumps and he's strong that he matches
He'd
up
probably
with
be
the
a power
7-footers.
forward like 20 years ago. But now with the NBA the way it is, he can be a center. But 20 years ago, he probably would have been a power forward.
Might go live on Twitch tomorrow for game
Michael,
one.
you're on
Alright.
Twitch now?
I might check it out, Mr. London Sports.
Oh, really? I didn't know you went to Twitch now. I didn't know that.
He's on Twitch, man. Bro, talking about wrapping it up, man, with this playoff talk right here. Suns, Pelicans. I'm not sure to say it right. Suns in 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, maybe they get 3 or 4 at home, but they'll come back and close it out in 5.
So we talked about the Bucks esports show about possible NBA champions because that's a lot of people's pick. The Suns, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, man. Phoenix is the other team that everyone's picking to win the NBA Finals, bro. What are your thoughts on Suns' chances to win it all?
Yeah, no, I think they definitely have it as long as Chris Paul can stay healthy and doesn't have another injury. I think they could definitely do it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's once again, maybe like in 2013, 2014. In 2013, the Miami won, and then in the next year it was the same finals and San Antonio won. So maybe it'll be there like this year, where it'll be again Milwaukee, Phoenix, but this time Phoenix wins.
Bro, they have the number 1 seed, bro. They won 64 games this year, franchise record. Not even Barkley did it in the 90s, right? Not even Nash did it in the 2000 whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no, this is the best Suns teams I've seen in a while.
On paper, on the way that they played all year, they should do it, man. They should win the NBA Finals, man. It would be a massive choke job, in my opinion, if they didn't win it, because they're the favorite in fans' perspective, in analysts' perspective, in Vegas. Vegas has them as a favorite to win the championship as well. Okay. The only team, like we talked about earlier, that could mess them up are the Warriors. Okay, because in the season, the Warriors played them 3 times with Curry. Okay, they beat them twice.
Yeah. I think also, too, they have to win because you don't want to give a team like the Grizzlies another year of experience where next year they could go for it. So, and then Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, they also get more experience. So, yeah, this is the year. They have to take advantage of a lot of the Warrior players being green and the fucking Grizzlies being green, because next year, man, yeah, it's gonna be harder with the experience for all those guys. If it's not this year, it might never happen.
I agree, bro. I'm gonna make a pick for my NBA Finals matchup. If you want to give one, or if you don't want to give one, it's up to you. But I looked at history in terms of like teams that had the number one seed, right? Teams that won had the best record in basketball, and how they ended up in the playoffs. And a lot of these teams lose, bro. Like a lot of these teams that win the most basketball games, for some reason they just don't do it, man. So I'm not gonna go with the freaking Suns. I'm not gonna go with the Bucks, bro. I'm gonna pick Warriors. I'm gonna pick the Heat.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy,
definitely
right?
something different.
Bro, something different, man. Because remember last year, everyone had Lakers and the Nets, and it was not even close. This
Yeah,
year, everyone
they
has
didn't
Suns,
even make it to the
Bucks.
fucking conference finals. Neither of them. One got on the first one, the other one
Right,
got in the second round.
right. We'll see about this pick. It's very risky, like I'm talking about. You never know in basketball what could happen. The injuries could fuck this pick up, man. The COVID stuff is coming back around. That could mess
Yeah,
this pick up.
I was wondering if they were even testing at this point, but I guess they are. Warriors Heat. Yeah, that's definitely something different.
Bro, I mean, the Heat are the number one seed, right? So we'll see how they do. They have home court advantage. For me, it's like Boston and the Bucks, and if it's that series, they're gonna go to battle, man, in that series, and Miami might have a easier path to the NBA Finals. But that kind of logic is also the same thing about the Suns, right? The Suns are gonna wait, and the Grizzlies and the Warriors are gonna beat each other up.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. I mean, that's gonna be the thing, man. Who's your finals prediction? I got Suns and Bucks. That's mine. Suns and Bucks.
Yeah, see, that's the sports show's prediction right there.
Yeah, we did those on Sunday on Discord.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it in here because the streamer isn't working. I have the Warriors and Bucks. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That I could see that one more honestly.
Yeah, you have to pick your team, man. You cannot pick your team, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And then Mofo, I think then he said he had Boston and Phoenix, right?
Yeah, Mr. Mofo, he has the Suns and the Celtics going to
That's
the
another
finals,
different one. Yeah, Suns and Celtics for Mofo.
right? Both of you guys have the Suns going to the finals, and then I was the only one to pick Golden State, and we all had a different winner in the Eastern Conference, man.
Yep, I
All of
had
us,
you had Boston, you had Miami, and I had
right?
Milwaukee.
And that night we did the picks. You guys picked all the teams correct, also. So you guys picked the Clippers. Oh no, we messed the Pelicans. We messed up with the Pelicans. And
Yeah,
but Atlanta, Brooklyn, blah blah blah.
and I think I fucked up. I have the Warriors and
Yeah.
Bucks. Yep.
But that's
Yeah.
pretty much the video, man.
All right, man. Maybe we can come back on Sunday and do another one and recap the first weekend.
Yeah. Well, come back on Sunday. Maybe talk about round two. See what happened with the first round, and like we talked about, man, the injuries, any COVID shit that might happen. That's something that I think is going to be interesting, bro. Because all right, Paul George got the protocols, right? I thought it was very interesting that no other Clipper player except him got the protocol. I was like, well, what the hell's going on? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? And
I,
then now
I,
they
I,
talk.
I in the NFL, nobody got in there in the playoffs. I think they stopped testing. I wonder if Adam Silver's going to tell the teams don't fucking test unless he's got really bad symptoms. Because, oh man, that sucks. You already got
It,
the injuries with Luca and Curry and Simmons, and now you got to worry about the fucking COVID. I thought you left Discord. We made a new one, but it's adults. Albertson, it's adults. You
18
have to be
plus,
like
my friend.
30 or older because you guys go too crazy with with your little trash talking thing. So we made another one. It's just for adults.
You should open up another one, City Sports Show, but with
No, I
everyone.
do. I just don't. It's the one he's on.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
okay.
still have it.
TMI, bro. That's the 18 30 plus. It's the 30
Yeah,
plus.
we have a 30 plus one, guys, because yeah, because you guys
40,
go
50 plus.
30 plus 40.
50 plus.
The adults, man, the adults, because some of you guys
Uh,
go too crazy.
you have to wear a size 36 pants, bro.
Yeah,
You have to wear a size 36 pants to be in that one. One day you guys will go.
yeah, you guys gotta just mature a little bit and don't fucking spam too much with the trash talking.
All right, man. Anything you want to mention to you, sports show before we get out of here?
No, man, I think we'll come back on Sunday and we'll do another one recapping the first, I guess, first 8 games and see if anybody upsets. Sometimes, a lot of times, the 7 or the 8 upsets in the first game. So maybe we'll get an upset. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Toronto beats Philly. Maybe the Mavericks without Luka pull a miracle. And I don't know. Maybe at least one upset or two in the first games over the weekend. We'll see what happens. And then also maybe we can do a little bit more baseball too on Sunday. But
All right,
baseball's
man.
just
Sounds
starting,
good.
so yeah.
Sounds good, man. Hope everyone has a great rest of the morning. And thanks for joining everyone, man. Iverson, London, Mick, Colby, Mile High, Packers Goat, Jose. Hope everyone's doing good out there, man. And take care. And we'll talk to you guys later.
We'll be back on Sunday, guys.
Back on Sunday.
To
Peace.